And what you're looking at is 3D lenticular lens technology that we actually have the exclusive worldwide rights on the elements of the technology that have corrected and solved the problems. You should be able to look at it from any angle, moving around. It's not as intense as 3D with glasses, but it is comfortable. It has true stereoscopic effect. We get a 3 to 6 inch pop off the screen, and you can watch it for hour after hour with no negatives. So from the point of view of being a replacement technology that can move into the 2D HD marketplace, we have a complete package. And one of the things we just finished this week, if you look to your right, that is a Connect single lens $200 camera with an infrared transmitter and an infrared send receive. And by capturing the math off of the rangefinder, we're converting it live to a 3D image on the screen instantly. And that's a breakthrough of historic proportions relative to the 3D industry. Because no one has a 3D technology that will put a live image on the screen. And this is geospatially correct because it's based on range finding. So that technology, and again, this is just a simple $200, Connect Microsoft design piece of equipment for video games. And the result is that you can, oops, I was going to say, be geospatially accurate, and I missed it by an inch.
Now, with your big screen technology,
Oh, okay.
about how much would you say it would add? It's something I assume that you're planning to like.
Mm-hmm. And you find that visually comfortable and able to, view it without any distortions or artifacts?
Yeah, other than there's significant loss in resolution in a grainy image.
The resolution is because our platform is currently limited by what the manufacturers are putting out. All we need to do is go to a 4K or a quad core, and we would be at resolution at about 12, we'd be over high def. But right now you're looking at a 905 by 509. It's sort of like we put a rocket engine in a go-kart. And until we get the vehicle matched to the performance, we're going to have a resolution issue.
So now, licensing this to a consumer electronics manufacturer as an autostereoscopic option for their, say, Hyundai TVs.
Right.
On the consumer end, approximately how much of a premium would you anticipate would be paid? In other words, how much does this add to the cost of making the set?
Very little. Realistically, if we're talking the volumes that consumer electronic products are produced in, you're within the range. I mean, just last year to this year, Panasonic dropped the cost of their 60-inch LCD from what, 38,000 down to 1,800? It's mind-boggling. So certainly, I would envision the first year the 3D TVs come out as a 55-inch, they probably, in quantity productions of hundreds of thousands of units, will be in the $3,000 to $4,000 range. They get up to 1 million unit productions, like a standard consumer product. We're $1,100 to $1,800. It's not, the actual cost of the technology is not expensive at all. The lenticular lens in quantities, I mean, my competitors will kill me, but a 55-inch lenticular lens in small quantities is $100. In big quantities, it's a couple bucks. The circuit board design is just a replacement or upgrade for the signal processing board that's already in there. So
So in other words, the additional cost of manufacturing, it sounds like, could be as little as, say, maybe $200 per unit?
It could certainly be, again, at what stage of the volume.
Of course.
In volumes, certainly $200, $500, $600, and the real issue will turn out to be just like when the quartz lock tuners came out, or initially when you went from black and white to color TV. the original RCA 23-inch round tubes were like $800 when people in 1955 were making 400 a week. Right? So it was 2 weeks' salary.
Right.
I would say when our TVs come out, they will in the same scale be less than a week's salary relative to the... So the issue is volume production. The question is it a commercially viable product as it stands at this moment? And other than the resolution, which I totally agree with you on, I'm basically looking for your answer. Do you see this as something that you feel would be an enjoyable product to watch in your
Well,
home?
let me ask you something. What the footage that you've got right now is all converted, correct?
Everything is converted.
All right.
You want to see something with shot in stereo?
I would like to see something that's native 3D, yes.
Yes. Let me see if this is set up right. Okay, so that was captured with 3D cameras and converted, obviously, to us on the fly. More information, much richer image. Greater depth. Although, unless something's being thrown at the camera, you're not going to get a lot of pop. And then you're ducking. We haven't quite figured out what they're making here. This is a Dutch mill producing some